going on, everybody? Welcome to the Experience Health podcast. Today we are going to be diving into the 5 gut health mistakes that you need to avoid. So hopping right into it. The first mistake that you want to avoid is eating rushed and overwhelmed by stress daily. What this does is it disrupts your gut-brain connection, leading to bloating, indigestion, acid reflux, and symptoms of IBS especially. Okay, so stopping between going too often, not going enough, because that gut-brain connection is, you could say, dysregulated. Okay, so diving into the first part of this, eating rushed, what it does is it doesn't give your body enough time to produce digestive enzymes to support your body in breaking down food. Okay, and so that will lead to symptoms of bloating as well as acid reflux very commonly. All right. The second thing that you will notice is stress is very tightly tied to gut health. Okay, so when your stress increases, it's very likely that gut health will worsen. So a really wonderful way to help improve gut health beyond just like any supplements or other habits that you can have is by managing your stress properly, increasing your capacity for stress, and regulating your nervous system. So implementing habits in whatever way this means for you is extremely important. I could go into this for hours, okay? But I'm not going to right now because I want to keep this episode short and sweet. So make sure that you manage your stress effectively and regulate your nervous system. The second one is restricting food all day and then pigging out on sweets at night. So what this does is it leads to dysregulated blood sugar. It can decrease your metabolism because you're not eating enough food and then you're eating a bunch of like sweets and high fat carbohydrate foods at night. And it can also lead to an inflamed gut because of the food that people tend to pig out on at night. Okay. Which will lead to inflamed gut, causing bloating and digestive issues, okay? So instead, make sure that you are fueling your body properly, eating every 3 to 4, maybe 5 hours, depending on what your schedule is, making sure that you're eating balanced meals and properly regulating your blood sugar. This is vital when it comes to optimizing your gut health. Number 3 is barely eating any colorful fruits or vegetables. Fiber and proper nutrients is vital, absolutely vital for the health of your gut, okay? Fiber promotes motility and regularity in your bowel movements, so it will help bulk up your stool, it will help move things through your digestive system, as well as help things not move too quickly, so it regulates it, okay? And then proper nutrients, all right, will help nourish the microbiome and seal the gut lining, okay? So obviously not every micronutrient will do this, but things like bone broth and collagen and aloe vera are really good at sealing the gut lining. Sorry, I have something in my eye. For those of you who are watching this, I have something in my eye and I keep touching my eye. And things like fermented foods have probiotics in them that nourish the gut microbiome. And then things like cooked and cooled rice, cooked and cooled potatoes, green bananas, and different fruits and vegetables have prebiotics, which are really helpful in feeding the good gut bacteria. So those are just a few little, I guess, examples of how food can help nourish the microbiome. Obviously, micronutrients are also vital in the overall functioning of your body, reducing inflammation. So making sure that you're fueling your body properly with the proper nutrients depending on what your body specifically needs is extremely important. The fourth one is sitting on your booty for too long, okay? Lack of movement leads to increased inflammation and can decrease motility. And it can also put distress, which is like bad stress, okay, on your body because it's not getting the movement necessary to clear out toxins, again, reduce inflammation, get the blood pumping, get the anti-inflammatory cytokines over to, whatever issue area that you might have in your body. If that's something, if you're trying to heal or something like that, getting movement is extremely important, okay? It's also extremely important for metabolism. It's extremely important for optimizing your hormones as well. So making sure that you are moving your body and not staying stagnant for too long is extremely important. One thing that I love to have my clients do, especially if they struggle with getting enough movement in during the day, let's say if they have a desk job, is going on walks after meals. This not only helps support digestion, but it also helps you get more movement in, get more steps in. It can support in fat loss. It can support in decreasing your inflammation, managing your stress more effectively. So that's a really wonderful thing to add into your lifestyle, even if it's just like 5-10 minutes, okay? Any movement is better than no movement at all. Remember that for everything. The fifth and final one is taking antibiotics for every little thing. Antibiotics wipes out the gut microbiome, killing the good and the bad gut bacteria. The more rounds you have, the worse your gut health is going to get, and it also can cause issues with your gut lining as well, okay? So it's really important to, I know that antibiotics can be life-saving, okay? I am not here to tell you to just never take antibiotics ever again. I want you to stay alive, but I also want you to be healthy. So if it's not a life or death thing, or maybe it's not like after a surgery or something, then I would recommend not just taking antibiotics for a cold or not just taking antibiotics for like a minor ear infection. Listen to your doctor. If they're like, yeah, this is like extremely important for you to do, then listen to them, please. But you know, paying attention to how antibiotics affects your gut and not just taking it for every little thing where it's just absolutely not necessary. I would recommend doing that. I have never personally taken antibiotics. I am very blessed to have not had to take antibiotics as of this moment, but I do know that there are certain circumstances where you do need to make sure that you take antibiotics if it is a life or death situation and you don't want to take your chances going the natural route, okay? Please stay alive, okay? Listen to your doctors when it comes to that sort of a situation, because that's definitely of utmost importance, okay? We can handle the rest after that, okay? But anyways, those are the 5 gut health mistakes that you want to avoid and a little bit of what to do instead. All right, so if you want to learn how exactly to heal your gut, I've told you what not to do, told you a little bit about what to do instead. Hopefully you have found little nuggets of information to take from this and implement into your lifestyle. But if you want to know how exactly to finally eliminate bloating, brain fog, anxiety, and weight loss resistance, go to the link below, apply to work with me, and we will talk about working together one-on-one in online holistic health coaching to uncover the root cause of your health issues and determine what you specifically need to heal your body. I will talk to you guys soon. Have the most wonderful day.